So let me ask you about the fact that you said the nature of court-monitored cases. The recent case in this connection was the Adani case, the Hindenburg report. We spoke at that time. Now the interim report is out. What do you think about that case? As of now, no regulatory failure is what is being stated. But is that enough? You've also probably held that there were different kind of objectives that the Hindenburg report had. We're nowhere close to knowing that. What, according to you, was the reason for that report and what transpired thereafter?
See, the reason for that report is not far to seek because the report tells you what the reason is.
Short selling.
Short selling. Okay. My publicly stated position, if the government were to take my advice, they don't. But if they were to take my advice, I would have told them you must have 2 investigations, not 1. Find out who made money on this. The Indian shareholder has been ripped off by the person who did short sell. Find out who made money on this, and that is playing with the market. You have provisions under the SEBI Act to disgorge that entire profit. SEBI has still not done it. SEBI is only
Isn't that regulatory failure?
SEBI's failure to find who made money and not asking them to disgorge profits 6 months down the road is SEBI's failure. SEBI is only busy bashing up businesses in India instead of chasing people who bash businesses. So, I've been a critic of SEBI for some time and I continue to be so. The object of that report is very clear. I am not surprised that on a thorough investigation nothing was found, because what that report does is rely on a lot of innuendo, a lot of side comments, and it's very easy. It takes a lifetime of hard work to build a reputation. It's very easy to destroy reputation. That's all that the report sought to do. So as far as that is concerned, I think the report has been accepted and the matter is put to bed.
It's all over? What about the reputations, not just of the business group, but the reputation of the highest office in the country?
Well, if the report vindicates one part, i.e. that there was no regulatory failure where Adani is concerned, that hopefully with sensible people, I mean, you will always have people who are very ready to believe anything bad, but who refuse to believe anything good said about someone. For those people who love to live in the land of suspicion, a clean chit will never be enough.
But do you think there was an agenda? Were there players within India running that agenda, or was this run from outside?
I think the answer is something which SEBI can give you. Find the short sellers, you will find the agenda. And the report says it is for short sellers. And I have heard that there were people from outside involved. I don't have the equipment to go and find out who was involved, and it's not my job. SEBI by now should know exactly who made money. And they should have exposed the people who made money. Doesn't matter. You know, I said that 2 things are different. Let's assume Adani has done something wrong. If you find Adani has done something wrong, go right to the SEBI, go right to Ministry of Corporate Affairs, file a PIL saying investigate these guys if nobody acts on you, right? What you do is you time your report, the IPO is getting red hot, you drop the report, crash the share, make tons of money. So your motive is clearly dishonest, to profit at the cost of the middle-class Indian shareholder. And that's what you've done. That is wrong. Did Adani do something wrong which you exploited? Or did you lie through your teeth about Adani? If you lied through your teeth about Adani, that's a second wrong. So the 2 had to be disconnected and investigated. The trouble is only Adani has been investigated. I don't know whether they've investigated the guys who made money. And how is and today it's so easy. It's all on screens. It's all today in the market. SEBI has to just write to the brokers and say, please tell me how many people sold Adani and at what prices, and do an analysis. And within 2 months, you'll know exactly where it has gone and to whom it has gone.
Why is the government unwilling to do that?
It's not for the government, it's for the market regulator, SEBI, to do that. It's their job.
And
If the government does it, you'll say they are Adani's friends, that's why they are doing it, although it's not their job.
it works every